Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a story time video and it is all about my experience with lip injections. Let me put a disclaimer. I'm not pushing in any way. I'm not pushing plastic surgery upon anybody. I don't think anybody needs plastic surgery. I don't even think I need plastic surgery. It was just something that I felt uncomfortable with. As I would watch my footage back, I just felt like my lips weren't proportionate to my face. So I don't know, I just thought that I would give it a try. So anyways, I'm just going to be talking about my experience with that. I'm sure that you guys have a lot of questions. Like before I went and got it done, I was trying to YouTube people who are making videos like this just to see what their experiences were. So let's start from the beginning. I first thought about lip injections a couple months ago. Like I said, I shopped around a lot for plastic surgeons. I actually went to 2 plastic surgeons in my area and I had consultations with them. The first one I did not feel comfortable with. The second guy, he didn't even do the lip injections himself. He had somebody in his office do it, and he said that I wouldn't be able to meet her until the day of my appointment, which made me really uneasy because I was asking him questions and he was like, I don't know, I mean, I can't answer that because I'm not the one who does it, like she does it. You're going to need to ask her like on the day that you come in. And I was just like, I just really didn't like that. Like it's a big deal. Like it's going to change my face, you know? And then he also didn't have any before or after pictures. His website didn't have any. They didn't have any in the office. Like, I don't know. I just felt really uncomfortable with him as well. So the person that I ended up going to, his name is Dr. Daniel Barrett, and I will put it right here. One of my friends from college is actually married to him, and she gets her lips done and they look phenomenal. They look super natural. And so I texted her and asked her a bunch of questions. She also works in the office of her husband's practice. So I called the office and I just asked her so many questions about, you know, like the recovery time and, you know, all the, you know, I have like high anxiety. So of course I grilled her with like a million questions. Like, you know, I mean, you're pretty anxious. Like, as I said, it's changing your face. So, I mean, it's minorly changing the way that you look. Yeah, I just asked a ton of questions and I just felt super comfortable. Like the day that I went in to get my lip injections, I didn't have any questions left at all. Like I knew what I was going into. They made me feel really comfortable, made sure that all of my questions were answered before I even stepped into the building that day. So how the procedure went was I went in and Dr. Daniel Barrett, I don't know why I call him by like his full name, Dr. Barrett, I should say. He came in and he sat and just talked to me and said, I recommend that you get 1 cc in your lips. And then he told me, you know, Kylie Jenner probably has around 5 to 6 cc's. Yeah, so I didn't want to look like her, of course, and he wouldn't even have done that because he's all about looking natural, especially when it comes to lips. So he has a website and I'll put it right here, and he has so many pictures on there so you guys can look and see if you're thinking about getting this done. And if you live in the Southern California area, I highly recommend him. Anyways, yeah, so we were really on the same page with wanting my lips to look somewhat natural. I don't want to be walking down the street and have somebody see me and be like, oh my god, she totally has fake lips. I just felt really comfortable. I really had so much trust in him. Like I wasn't nervous at all. I was not thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna walk out here looking like a duck, like he's gonna make me look horrible. Like I really felt like he was on the same page with me. So anyways, after him and I had our little discussion, he left the room and one of his assistants came in, and this was the worst part about the whole procedure. She had to, you know, cleanse with rubbing alcohol. She rubbed it all right here, like just like my chin, everything, like not just my lips. It was everything right here. And that was honestly the worst part of the procedure because like the smell of rubbing alcohol is obviously, I mean, I think it was rubbing alcohol, but the smell of it is so strong, you know, it's like you can't breathe. Like I couldn't breathe through my mouth because I could taste it. I couldn't breathe through my nose because it was like so strong. I just, I don't know, that was like the worst part of it. It was like, ugh. So yeah, so next they gave me a really strong numbing cream and it was white and they put it all over my lips and then kind of like the surrounding area too, just a little bit. and my lips were so numb. Like, it became hard to talk. Like, I wasn't gonna feel anything. Like, you could have like straight punched me in the face and I would have not felt it. So he came in and then he just said like, okay, are you ready? And he started on this side. I remember like when he did it, he like after a second I was like, oh, is that it? He was like, yeah, that's it. Like, that's the first one. Like, and then he just kept moving around me and doing it. I truly didn't feel anything. How I would describe it is just like getting a shot at the dentist. You know, when you're at the dentist and they give you a shot in your mouth and it doesn't really hurt, like you can feel a little tiny something, but it's not pain, you know, it just doesn't hurt. That's exactly what it was. But it was on my lips, because obviously getting a shot in your lips, like, that's pretty scary. But no, I didn't feel anything. I had a great experience. Mine definitely swelled up a lot, which I'm sure is super normal. And mine swelled up in weird places too. Like, one side of my top lip swelled really bad, and then the other side of my bottom lip swelled really bad, even though I had gotten them on, you know, all around. And then right here at the tip of my lip was super bruised. It really did look like somebody punched me. It was almost black. It was really, really bruised. So the bruising went away after a few days, and the swelling also went away after... They say that the swelling completely goes away after 2 weeks, but I noticed that the swelling was pretty much gone after like 4 days, like 4 to 6 days. It was like pretty much gone. Then after the procedure, I iced my lips. They gave me an ice pack. I iced my lips for a half hour. I was not in pain at all. It wasn't like... Honestly, I hate the dentist. I think that's why I'm comparing it to the dentist. But the dentist is like a way worse experience. Like, getting your teeth cleaned is like way harder than getting your lips injected, in my opinion. So when I was icing them, like, it did not hurt at all. I was in no pain. I felt totally fine. My lips were swollen, so I was kind of talking with a lisp a little bit. And you have to wait 2 hours to eat or kiss or pretty much like resume your normal life, like put on chapstick and stuff like that. So after 2 hours, I went out to eat. I ate a burger, french fries, and I had a ginger ale with a straw. So I was totally just, you know, going about my normal life. It wasn't like I couldn't drink out of something. It wasn't like it was hard to bite into the burger, anything like that. Like, there was really no difference. Like, besides the fact that I definitely looked like I had just gotten injections because they were huge. It really didn't hold me back from eating or anything like that. Yes, and then of course you can kiss too, but I don't have anyone to kiss, so yeah. Hashtag single life for life. Anyways, so, and then you can put on chapstick afterwards and whatever. I don't think I put on any chapstick that day. When I came home that night as I was laying in bed, I iced it again just because I don't know, I sleep with an ice pack anyways because I'm crazy and I always want like an ice pack on my head or on my face while I'm sleeping. So I naturally just put it on my lips. But a couple things that are super important to know when you're thinking about getting your lips done is that they are just injections. They're fillers. So they do not change the shape of your lips. If you don't like the shape of your lips, I don't know, that's like a whole nother problem for you. I don't know what you would do. But yeah, it does not change the shape of them. So my lips naturally are a little bit thicker down here. And then over here, it's just a little bit like skinnier, and it's always bugged me, but the fillers didn't like change that at all. They just made them bigger, but yeah, they're still, I mean, I can still tell that my lips obviously aren't symmetrical. Nobody's face is completely symmetrical. But yeah, so just so you know, I feel like people think that getting lip fillers is going to give them like these perfect voluptuous lips, but it's just going to make your lips more voluptuous, but it's not going to make them like a perfect, like drawn out lip. Another thing that's important to know is that these are temporary. They last for 6 to 12 months. I'm sure, depending on who you are, is how long they're going to last. I don't know. Who knows? I've never had them before, so I don't know. They might leave in 6 months and then I'll do them again, or maybe a year from now they'll still be there, but I still would do this again, definitely. When all is said and done, I do want to get lip fillers probably for the rest of my life. because I really did enjoy the experience and I like the way that my lips look. Lip injections are also extremely safe. I know, you know, there's probably some like people who are going to attack me for this and be like, no, it's not, because you're like injecting something into you. Like, okay, yeah, I get it, but it's like, it's almost 2017. Like, obviously they've figured out how to make your lip filler not kill you, you know? So it's like, lip injections are safe. It's fine. I'm still alive. Also, you should not consume alcoholic beverages 24 hours before and 24 hours after your procedure. That's like pretty standard though. Even if I'm gonna like go to the doctor to get like an x-ray or something, I still like, I don't drink alcohol 24 hours before and 24 hours afterwards, just because, you know, it's safe. It's just the safe thing to do. And then after lip injections, you might experience some bumps that you can feel. I can still feel 2 of them, like when I go like this with my teeth. So I just like firmly like press down on them and massage them. And after he gave me the lip injections, of course my lips were completely numb. He pulled my lips out and like started massaging them immediately. And it felt so good, even though I was numb. It like I could still feel the pressure of somebody massaging my lips. You don't think that someone massaging your lips would feel good, but it really did. Yeah, so anyway, so you should definitely press down where you feel those bumps, because over time they're going to become even more firm. So yeah, I try to do that like at least every day, because there is one right here that's pretty firm. So I always try to press down on it. But yeah, anyways, so I don't know if I have anything else to say. About pricing, I would say from place to place it varies. Like I said, I went to 3 plastic surgeons. I ended up going with the 3rd one, and they all had different pricing. So I don't know like what area you live in or anything like that. But if you want to go to my plastic surgeon that I got this done at, once again, I will leave his name right here. I can even leave his number right here as well. He's just, it was really amazing. So he's an amazing person. And if you live in that area, you should definitely check him out. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I have to say. But like I said in the beginning, I am not encouraging people to do this. Nobody needs plastic surgery. Nobody needs it. But if you have something that bugs you, you have the money for it and the time to get it done, then life's just too short to not live it the way you want to, you know? I don't have much else to say about that story other than the fact that it was a great experience, and I do recommend it if you want to get it done. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!